As of the recording of this video, we are just one day away from Passover. It begins, according to our calendar, as I'm recording, it begins in, about 24 hours from now. Pesach, or Passover, is the festival of freedom, redemption, and deep spiritual transformation. And as of this recording, like I said, we are smack dab getting ready to start it. It's more, actually when this video gets posted, we'll be smack dab in the middle of it. It's more than just remembering the Exodus. It's about breaking free from personal and collective Mitzrayim, the narrow places that enslave us. The core theme of Pesach is freedom versus liberation. While Pesach is about freedom, it's not just about freedom from slavery. It's about moving towards something greater. The Israelites weren't just freed from Egypt. They were freed for a purpose, receiving the Torah and serving Hashem. True freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's aligning oneself with divine purpose. I'm going to repeat that because so many, especially in our day today, all this talk of freedom and democracy and liberty, and it's all great. But I have a feeling most of us don't understand what true freedom means. True freedom, as I stated, isn't doing whatever you want. It's aligning oneself with divine purpose. A lesson as relevant today as it was on that first Pesach nearly 3,400 years ago. Now, what did we receive freedom from Mitzrayim, the narrow place? The Hebrew word Mitzrayim comes from Metzar, meaning narrow or constricted. Egypt was a place of physical slavery, but also spiritual and psychological constriction. Each year, Pesach challenges us. What is our personal Mitzrayim? Fear, doubt, materialism? How do we break free? All Jewish holidays or days of remembrance reveal the importance and power of memory. Quote, "You were slaves in Egypt," end quote, is repeated throughout the Torah, not as history, but as a lived experience. We don't just remember the Exodus, we relive it. Each generation must see itself as personally leaving Egypt. See the Talmud in Pesachim 116b. Memory is a foundation of Jewish survival. Without it, we lose our identity. Right up there with memory is the symbolism of the Seder elements. There are four main symbols used to feed our memories during Pesach. The matzah, or our bread of affliction and freedom. It's referred to as lechem oni, the bread of affliction, but also the bread of liberation. Why? Because freedom and struggle are intertwined. Growth comes through hardship. I know that's difficult for a lot of people to accept, especially younger people. But true growth literally does come through the hardships we face. The Torah calls matzah the bread of faith because it represents trust in Hashem's plan, even when the future looks completely uncertain. Ma'or, or bitter herbs, symbolizes the bitterness of bondage. We eat bitter herbs to taste suffering, because redemption can't be fully appreciated without remembering the pain involved. There is a deep psychological truth here. Facing our pain allows us to transcend it. The bitterness of slavery makes the sweetness of freedom much more meaningful. This then is followed by 4 cups of wine, which represents the various stages of redemption. The 4 cups correspond to the 4 expressions of redemption found in Shemot, or Exodus, chapter 6, verses 6 and 7. I will take you out. That's physical separation from Egypt. I will save you, removing spiritual enslavement. I will redeem you, the deep transformation of the soul. I will take you as my people, receiving the Torah, completing the mission. Each cup isn't just about past redemption, but the ongoing process of redemption in our lives and history day to day. And finally, the afikomen, the hidden truth. The afikomen, or half of the matzah that is broken and hidden, symbolizes something hidden and yet to be revealed. Some see it as the Mashiach, hidden but destined to come one day, while others see it as a symbol of unfinished redemption. Pesach is a story in constant progress. While Pesach covers the literal physical liberation of Am Yisrael, it also contains many deep spiritual lessons. First, we can see from the story that freedom requires action. The Israelites had to walk into the sea before it split, a profound lesson. Hashem provides opportunities for redemption, but we must take the first step. The same is true today, whether it's personal growth, faith, or global redemption. Effort on our part is required. We also see the role of emunah, or faith. The Exodus wasn't just about leaving Egypt. It was about learning to trust Hashem. The Israelites complained, doubted, and feared, even after seeing miracles. True freedom comes when we trust that Hashem is guiding history, even when we can't see it or understand the path. Pesach is uniquely tied to the Messianic era. How? Because the Exodus is the prototype for the final redemption. The prophets say the coming redemption will eclipse the Exodus. Yirmiyahu, or Jeremiah, chapter 16, verses 14 through 15, relates this. And just as Israel was redeemed from Egypt, so too will the world be redeemed, but in a deeper, more complete way. Pesach is not just about history. It's about the here and now. It challenges us to break free from our personal limitations, recognize that redemption is a process, not an event, see divine providence in our lives, and understand that true freedom comes with responsibility. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video about the first and most important celebration on our Jewish calendar, Pesach. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. All my videos can be found on Rumble and YouTube and across the social media platforms. Links to my Shmu's Views Locals community, blogger page, Substack, and are all in the description of this video below. So until next time, Chag Pesach, Chag Sameach, and Shalom.